opened my husband's Facebook and saw "I love you," but it wasn't sent to me, but to my husband's female colleague. We'd been married for 25 years, and that summer, Michael and I decided to pack up the car and drive 16 hours straight to this little beach town in Florida we'd always talked about visiting. The kids were grown and off on their own, so it was supposed to be our first real, just us, vacation in forever. I was excited at first, windows down, playlist blasting some old Springsteen tracks we both loved, but about 4 hours in, things started feeling off. Michael was glued to his phone the whole time, thumb flying across the screen while he drove. He never does that. Usually he's all about the road trip vibes, no distractions. I kept glancing over, trying not to make a big deal, but finally I asked, "Who's blowing up your phone like that?" He shrugged it off quick. "Just work stuff, babe. Some deadline crap in the office." Made sense on the surface. He's a project manager, always dealing with last-minute fires. But then I caught a glimpse of the screen when he set it down for a second to grab water. A string of texts, and right there a row of those stupid kissing emojis, hearts and lips and all that. My stomach dropped. Who the hell sends kissing emojis for work? I spent the rest of the drive telling myself I was being paranoid. Michael? No way. We built this life together. House kids, inside jokes about that go-doffel cruise we took in '05. He wouldn't throw it all away over some flirty bullshit. By the time we pulled into the hotel parking lot around 10 p.m., I was exhausted and half convinced it was nothing. We checked in, dragged our bags to this musty room with a view of the pool, which was closed for the night, and crashed hard. Or at least I tried to. Around 1 a.m., I woke up to the glow of his phone screen across the bed. He was propped up on one elbow, scrolling, that focused look on his face like he was reading something important. But it wasn't work emails. I could tell from the way he angled the phone away when he noticed I was stirring. "Can't sleep?" I mumbled. "Not just checking Facebook." He said, "Too casual," and locked the screen before rolling over. Weird as hell. He's not a midnight social media guy. And all day, he'd been weird about his phone too. Keeping it face down at gas. Stops, taking it into the bathroom at diners. Like he was guarding state secrets. I lay there staring at the ceiling fan. That knot in my gut twisting tighter. The room smelled like stale chlorine. And cheap air freshener. And the AC was humming too loud. My mind raced back to the emojis, the guarded vibes. Before we got married, I've been the one to set up his Facebook account because he hated all that online stuff. I knew the password, some dumb combo of his birthday, and our dog's name from back in the day. It was still the same. He never bothered changing it. Heart pounding. I slipped out of bed, grabbed my own phone from the nightstand, and patted into the bathroom. Closed the door soft so the light wouldn't wake him. Hands shaking, I typed in the login. It worked. Just like that. His messenger was open, top of the feed, and there it was. Conversations with Lisa from accounting. Not just casual chit-chat. Pages of it. "Miss you already." She'd written that. "Afternoon. Can't wait to see you next week. Red heart." And him. "I love you too. This drive is killing me without you." Photos they'd swapped. Her in a sundress at some work happy hour, him shirtless from last summer's barbecue. The "I love you"s stacked up like evidence in a trial. I sank down onto the cold tile floor. Phone clutched in my lap. Tears blurring everything. 25 years. Vows. Fights. Making up the whole messy package. And this was someone from his office. Someone who probably sat across from me at that company picnic last fall. Smiling like she was just a coworker. My life exploded right there in that shitty hotel bathroom. Quiet, ugly, real. I didn't scream or throw the phone. Just sat numb until the sun started peeking through the blinds, wondering how we'd unpack this in a beach town meant for second honeymoons.